Kumpo takes it down the lane on the other side. He gets the late whistle on the foul call as he will head to the line for two. On to Kumpo, scoring early and often in this contest, coming off of a game that saw him put up 22 points. He was 10 of 18 in 29 minutes in the loss to the Phoenix Suns.
5 seconds left. Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in the school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown. Led by a future Badger.
I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss. He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer.
Wow.
It's good.
Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
All anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on 100.5 ESPN, the ESPN Madison YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Round 1 went to the Bell Phillips Memorial Spartans by 25. Round 2, the Middleton Cardinals answered, soaring to a share of the Big 8 crown. Round 3 is tonight. A neutral floor, no secrets, no punches pulled. 2 wins away from the Kohl Center. The Spartans and the Cardinals collide, a trip to the sectional final on the line. Courtside from DeForest High School, I am Hunter Vaughn alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Summerow, here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. For more than 50 years, Zimbrick Honda has provided the Madison area with quality Honda vehicles, and their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations, one on Fish Hatchery Road and the other on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires at Zimbrick Honda? Buy 3 tires and get the 4th for how much, Dennis?
$1.
That's right, just $1. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Dennis, the first 2 rounds of this Big 8 rivalry couldn't have been more different with the scores and the results of those games. What carries over tonight in this sectional semifinal?
What carries over? Bragging rights, the potential end of a career. We haven't had a Madison team to state in like forever.
Since 2017.
Right, so one more step closer to that. And if Verona wins, we'll get a Big 8 school. Both these are Big 8 schools, so that would be at least a positive. An area school would be guaranteed. But that's not even a guarantee with Beloit Memorial. They're going to give Verona everything they can handle tonight. But for this one, it's hard. I couldn't believe when I saw the score of the first matchup because Middleton had been cruising, and Memorial, we knew how good they were. They lost early to Verona, but they had been on a roll. And it was just that everything went right. And when your leading scorer in that game, Jackson Guerrero, their leading scorer, their all-time steals leader, he gets 0 points for a game. It means it must have been a hell of a job defensively for the Spartans. And it was. And then on the other side, they shot 60% from the floor. They made their threes, their free throws. You know, it was one of the perfect settings. Then you flip the script. Okay, it's senior night. You got to win. If you got to have to celebrate, you better win.
Seniors.
Oh, yeah, you got to win the freaking game. Doesn't matter if you honor everybody. Go out and win the game. That's what it's like homecoming. Win the game and then go to the dance and celebrate. But you got to win the game. And Middleton came out on a tear. I mean, Memorial was there for a little bit, and all of a sudden, just like the first game, Memorial couldn't do anything wrong or right, and Middleton couldn't do anything wrong. And they hit some pretty big scores.
Yep, and that was a game where it was tight at the half, and then that 14-2 run for Middleton to open that second half. was what put that game away. We're counting down to the opening tip-off of this sectional semifinal between Big 8 rivals, the Middleton Cardinals and the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans. This is your Waunakee remodeling window into the game. If you're dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted, Waunakee Remodeling is here to make it happen. And their expert team is here to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship. You can schedule a free consultation today at WaunakeeRemodeling.com. Counting down to the opening tip-off for this sectional semifinal. When we come back, we'll get the keys to the game and get to know these coaches a little bit more with our coaches profile next on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Counting down to the opening tip-off of the sectional semifinal in the Waunakee Remodeling window into the game. It's now time for us to get to know our coaches with the Midwest Financial Group Coaches Profile. The lineup at Midwest Financial Group are coaches for your financial world, organizing all the players on your personal team for the best chance of success. Behind every great team is a great coach. Let the Midwest Financial Group be yours for your financial planning needs. At mfgteam.com to get started today. Dennis, very quickly before the anthem, let's get to know these two coaches.
Coach Collins, 20th year Memorial. He's a veteran math teacher. He was inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2022. 516 career wins, got 500 this year. And for Middleton, Kevin Baber, his 20th year as head coach. He is 3 wins shy of the 500 mark and inducted in the Hall of Fame in 2023.
And we'll take a break. When we come back. Opening tip-off and keys to the game next.
Specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Waunakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Waunakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
I worried that I couldn't work a full-time job and still have time for college. But I'm so glad I didn't let that stop me. At Madison College, I found my stride. My classes are flexible and hands-on, and I walk on campus feeling inspired. My advice to others? Make your dreams a reality. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Counting down to the opening tip-off of the sectional semifinal here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Also brought to you by the GRB Academy. If you're interested in getting the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life, the GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player. And now for the starting lineups for these two teams. First for the visitors, the Middleton Cardinals. There'll be number 2, Jackson Guerrero. Then number 4, Luke Sheehan. Number 5, Andrew Caston. Number 10, John Grimes. And number 21, Carter Parks. As for the Bell Phillips Memorial Spartans, it's number 22, Anthony Miller. Number 15, Levante Johnson. Number 11, Andrew Braun. Number 5, Cole Slack. And wearing his brother's jersey, number 4, Caleb Ligon. Dennis, Ezra is out with a wrist injury. Normally, Caleb wears number 2.
Right, and then the PA announcer has it wrong. He said that was Ezra out there, but that's Caleb.
Yeah, so Caleb Ligon wearing his brother's jersey tonight, as Ezra has a brace on his wrist. He has been out since after that Verona game at Memorial. The sectional semifinal is underway. The tap rattling around and finally controlled by the Middleton Cardinals in their road Cardinal jerseys, going from left to right. They work around the perimeter, cast in between the circles on the near wing. Grimes sends up a triple, rattles off, rebound pulled in by Braun and the Spartans. Now Memorial working that perimeter. And they will get the lay-in with Andrew Braun to open things up tonight. First lead of the evening.
Yeah, Braun this week was named the second team All-Big 8.
Sheehan airballing a turnaround. Rebound for Ligon. Johnson, the freshman on the wing, nearly losing it. Keeps his dribble, though. Bounces to Braun on the right wing. Braun gets trapped, passes out of it to Caleb Ligon on the wing. Braun right wing. Into the corner, Miller. Now Ligon on the elbow. Bounces out to Johnson. And then knocked away by Guerrero. Guerrero nearly falls out of bounds, gets it off to Parks. Parks crosses the midline, takes it into the corner, has to back it out to the top of the key. They work the perimeter now, do the Cardinals. Grimes cut off in the corner, all the way back out, up top. Guerrero fires up a triple. That goes off the left iron and out of bounds to Memorial. 16:34 to go in the first half. Memorial leads 2-0 in this sectional semifinal. Anthony Miller will run the offense, getting it across the midline, snaking into the defense, and then out to the top of the key to Ligon. Over into the wing, Braun thought about a three, doesn't take it. Ingles inside, Miller sends up an high arcing three. That one doesn't fall. Caleb Ligon gets the board. Ligon, the floater is good. An early 4-0 lead for the Spartans. 16 minutes to go in the half. The winner advancing to the sectional final Saturday afternoon. They'll play either Verona or Beloit Memorial for a chance to go to the Kohl Center. Parks underneath. Parks off the window. Can't get that one to go. Another rebound to Memorial, but then it's stolen away by the Cardinals. Grimes wanted to attack. Hesitates. Down low. Sheehan, the reverse. No. Parks, the putback. The first points of the night for Middleton.
And Carter Parks having a heck of a year. They're in second team honors, leads the team with 7 rebounds a game, and that was a big one right there. Put back.
Braun, corner 3. That one off the right iron. Rebound, knocked around, and it will be out off of Memorial. Now the quarterback of the football team, Joey Pasaglia, checking in for Middleton. Sheehan heading to the bench. Memorial leads 4-2 with 15 minutes to go in the first half. Pasaglia on the wing. Back out to the top of the key to Guerrero. Left wing Grimes. And they try to work that perimeter. Stolen away by Memorial. Miller with it. Miller going inside. Underhand pass to Johnson. He cuts in, hop step over to the corner Slack. Off to the corner, Braun. Braun goes baseline, hesitates. He's hacked. He'll head to the line for 2.
And we get our first foul again.
Joey Pasaglia's first foul.
That was 11 fouling 11. And we go 3.5 minutes before our first foul. That's a good sign. I like to let him play a little bit here.
And now that you said that, we're going to have a hackathon. The first falls for Braun. But that's just because you and I believe in the broadcaster's curse, Dennis. Braun will get one more. Second one short. Rebound snagged down by Parks, and Caleb Ligon called for a foul.
Well, it can't be worse than the Badger Memorial game last Saturday, where we had 62 fouls in the game. And how many free throws? 85 free throw attempts in that one.
Yeah, that game took forever to get done. As Cormac Carlson sends up a wing 3, knocks down a wing 3. We're tied at 5, 14-15 to go in the first half of this sectional semifinal. Miller, the mid-range floater, no. Ligon can't get the putback. Rebound snagged by the Cardinals. Guerrero trying to work quickly. Guerrero pulls up on the far wing. Lobs a pass over to Grimes on the near side. Grimes near wing, crossing over, gets inside the hop step, out to Guerrero on the far wing. Now into the corner, Sheehan.
Memorial, there's 2-3 zone here. Middleton trying to find opening.
Tied 5-5, 13-30 to go in the first half of the sectional semifinal. Grimes sends up a deep shot, and that one goes off the face of Caleb Ligon and into the hands of Braun.
He'll take it.
Yep. Miller in the near corner. He's getting trapped. Miller trying to find somebody. Gets it off to Johnson. Around to Slack on the right wing. Slack angling inside. Turning it over into the hands of Grimes. Guerrero sends up a deep 3. High arcing. Nothing but net. Jackson Guerrero. First lead of the night for Middleton. Braun between the circles. Slashes inside. The floater can't go. Middleton pulls in another rebound, leading by 3. Guerrero inside to Sheehan. Kicks it out to the top of the key. Back down low to Sheehan on the far low post. He gets double teamed out off the hand of Ligon. And some substitutions now. KJ Cross coming in for Memorial along with Braden Banyai. We've got Andrew Caston back in, and he's going to send up a corner 3. That's nothing but net. Suddenly Middleton leads by 6.
3 threes in a row.
And it's another turnover up ahead to Carlson. Carlson lays it in off the window. And Steve Collins has to call a timeout. 13-5. The Middleton Cardinals on top in the sectional semifinal. We'll take a 30-second timeout. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom. Fish Hatchery Road. Something with room for all your friends, right? These are the people who take good care of you. It's gotta be red, of course. Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
13-5, 12 minutes to go. Memorial tries to stop this Middleton run.
11-0 run here. 3 threes in that flurry.
Johnson in the low block through some contact, rattles it home. Middleton then underneath, can't get that one to go. Over to the corner, Miller, he'll send up another 3, that one's short. Johnson gets the rebound. Levante Johnson attacks, blocked from behind. Braun fighting for it. Middleton Memorial, able to pull it in the wing. Braun picks up his dribble, cross into the corner, underneath Johnson, and Johnson puts it off the window.
Nice pass by Cross there. Found the open man.
Middleton led by 8. Memorial's been able to cut it down to 4 now. Inside 11 minutes to go in the half. Caston, near wing. Gives it to Sheehan for a moment and then gives it right back to Caston. Inside Carlson, off the glass. Cormac Carlson, 7 points off the bench for the Cardinals.
Good assist by Caston. Nice bounce pass inside.
Cross in the far corner for Memorial. We work around to Braun on the near side. Banyai right of the point. And then a lob pass to Miller, and then stepping out of bounds on the fast break was Patrick Klein. 15-9, 10-14 to go in the first half.
Gotti Carrion just checked in here from Memorial. Nice hairdo.
Oh, he did not have that the last time that we saw these two teams play. He's let the locks grow out. Slack working down low on the baseline and gets the reverse to go. His first points of the night. Gets it back to a 4-point Middleton lead. Memorial going with that zone defense again. Middleton trying to break it. Caston fakes the 3. Grimes into the corner. Carlson goes baseline. Bounce pass underneath.
Beautiful.
Parks, too easy. Banyai getting trapped, trying to pass out of it. It was tipped away. Was able to get out of it for a moment. Lazowski Sem loses the ball, picks it up, bounces it over to Banyai on the near wing. Thought about the 3, gives it to Braun in the corner, and rattles it home. Braun with 6. It's down to a 3-point Middleton lead. These Big 8 conference rivals battle it out for a spot in the sectional final. Caston answers with a 3 of his own.
Nice kick outs. I think that was 24 Klein on the assist.
Lazowski Sem gets stolen. Caston the other way, can't get the fast break to go. Parks with the rebound, through a double team and contact and lays it in. 6-point Middleton lead, 8:30 remaining in the half. Braun fouled. Middleton wanted another steal. Dennis, one of the keys that Kevin Bavery gave you before this game was that they want to play at a faster pace and score in transition, and early on they've been able to do that. That's part of why they lead by 6 here.
Yeah, that's Middleton has been, when they played Badger last week, or Waunakee rather, Waunakee hadn't seen that kind of speed all year long.
Mm-hmm.
And Dickie V used to say, guards win it for you in the NCAA. Middleton's got the guards, and they are not afraid to run or fired up from 3. But you want to get that transition. You want to beat the defense down and make 1 or 2 passes and get it into the post.
And Ligon under
nice.
The hoop and the harm. Caleb Ligon muscling it home. He was going down as he threw that ball up, Dennis.
Pure muscle.
The baseball player, too, is showing some muscle.
Carlson out and back in pretty quickly there. Carlson 7 points off the bench. Had a steal, had some nice passes there. He's really stepped up his game all second half of the season.
Caleb Ligon able to convert the old school 3-point play. 5-point lead for the Middleton Cardinals. Inside 8 minutes to go. Cross court, Carlson open corner 3. Clangs off the iron. Carry on with the board, and then Ligon gets fouled as Sheehan was diving for the rebound. Luke Sheehan.
So he'll be, he's going out, and Klein's coming in. Patrick Klein, 15 points in their regional final win over Waunakee. He's a kid to keep an eye on next year, 6'2" freshman.
Ligon will send up the wing 3. It's nothing but net. Caleb Ligon on his own 6-0 run. It's a 2-point Middleton lead, and they'll take a Madison College timeout with 7:28 to go in this first half. We're going to keep it right here with 7:28 to go. It's 22-20. Middleton leads Memorial. Dennis, this game is everything we expected it to be.
Yeah, you're going to have your swings. It's who gets the longest run. Middleton had that 11-0, the longest one, but Memorial kind of hung back in there. They were able to get the ball into Johnson for a couple, and then Braun with a 3, and then a 3-point play, and now a 3 for Ligon.
22-20. The score coming out of this Madison College timeout here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Again, the winner of this one plays either Beloit Memorial or Verona in a sectional final on Saturday at 1 o'clock. The winner of that game then will advance to the Kohl Center for the state tournament. Out of the timeout, Middleton can't get the first one to go. Parks able to get the putback. He's got 8 points for Middleton, leading their scoring. Braun on that left wing to the freshman Levante Johnson. Slack inside the key. Turning around, Johnson underneath Ligon. Ligon hesitating, off the window, able to put that one in. Caleb Ligon with 10 points. And a travel by Middleton. So Memorial a chance to tie or take the lead with 6:40 to go in the first half.
Ligon the first one to 10 points here, double figures tonight.
And Dennis, we've seen this a few times from Middleton. They're able to go on some runs because of the pace that they'll play at, but they can also go scoreless as they force a turnover. Guerrero slows it down into the corner. Guerrero off the side of the backboard. No, but the long rebound to Middleton. Parks the floater. That one is pure. A battle of the bigs right now between these two teams as Parks and Ligon both with 10 points leading all scorers. Another turnover by Memorial. Klein has it stolen away. Miller keeps it alive. Johnson lobbing it up ahead. Slack turning it over on a bounce as he wanted it to Miller. Klein spinning in the paint. Klein off the window. Suddenly it's back to a 6-point Middleton lead after Memorial got it down to a 2-point game. Braun passes out of a double team. Miller on the wing, saw the trap coming, gives it to Braun. Slack fakes the three on the wing, cuts inside to the elbow, out to the corner. Miller sends up a triple, and he banks it in. His first points of the night for Anthony Miller. Back down to a 3-point Middleton lead. 5:15 to go in the half. Middleton gets inside, rattles around. Slack pulls in the board. Memorial can tie with a 3 with 5 minutes to go, trailing 28-25. Ligon to Slack, and the easy lay-in for Cole Slack. 1-point ball game, inside 5 to go in the half. Middleton tries to answer with a 3, high rebound, pulled in by Memorial, and he's pushed out of bounds. So it'll be Spartans ball. .440 to go in this sectional semifinal. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Sumrau. Memorial with the ball after that substitution stoppage in their home white uniforms. Ligon on the wing. Braun sends up a top of the key 3. That misses. Cross gets the board. Cross the putback. Memorial retakes the lead. 29-28, 4:15 to go. Caston at the point. Over to the far wing, Guerrero. Try to work it in. Caston sends up a 3. That's off the back iron, rattling around. A whistle and a foul on the floor. It's going to be on Caleb Ligon. And that's going to send Caleb Ligon to the bench with 2 fouls and inside 4 minutes to go. Gotti Carrion checking in. We've got a whistle and a Madison College timeout with 3:56 to go. We'll take a 30-second timeout as this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom. Fish Hatchery Road. Something with room for all your friends, right? These are the people who take good care of you. It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, cause you deserve it. Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle. Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
3:56 to go here in the sectional semifinal as Dennis commenting on the great crowd here tonight at DeForest High School, as this is a Madison College timeout, and Madison College has been around for over 100 years right here in our community. They've grown to 7 campuses all across south central Wisconsin, including 3 in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. Memorial leads 29-28 with 3:56 to go in the first half. Middleton with the ball coming out of that Madison College timeout. Sheehan in the far corner in front of the Memorial bench. He has the ball knocked down and will have a jump ball. And Memorial will get the ball. .345 to go. Memorial leading by 1. Middleton led by as many as 8 points in this half.
Both teams have normally subbed like 9-10 players. So far, Middleton 8 and 9 for Memorial. Middleton's definitely tightened up the bench here in this first half.
Foul up at the top of the key. Cormac Carlson called for the foul. That's the 16th foul to just 2 on Memorial. So next one puts Memorial in the bonus. Banyai gets it out to Braun, the wing 3. Nothing but net. Andrew Braun. 4-point Memorial lead. Ties their largest of the night. Down low, Klein open, can't get it to go, but a whistle. Memorial fans not happy about that foul. It's on KJ Cross. Sending Klein to the line. Patrick Klein, a 44% free throw shooter. And he misses the first. So then this is where you start saying, if you're a Memorial fan, nope, good foul, good foul.
Good foul, yes.
And Klein second. Nothing but net. Middleton will make a substitution. Leading 32-29 with 3:09 to go. Stoughton Health has been providing trusted care close to home, and they're proud to support the student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. Miller dribbles out of the trap. The floater off the left iron. Rebound Cardinals. Long pass to Caston.
Nice
he was
save.
Saved it somehow. Parks hesitates and has carry on over the top of him.
Ball going out of bounds somehow.
Dennis,
a save.
I think he might have actually been out of bounds, but they didn't call it.
Right, so
it'll stay with Middleton. That was Gotti Carry-On, called for his first foul. Middleton inside, Carlson wide open for the layup. Down to a 1-point Memorial lead. Johnson in the far corner. LeBron up top. Braun angling inside the Euro step through some contact, and he'll head to the line to shoot 2.
I don't want to jinx this here, but we haven't had a triple overtime game this year. I think we're ready for one. If anything would deserve it, a game like this.
I have nothing on my calendar tomorrow morning. I could be here all night, and I would be fine with that.
I'm good. Just doing game prep for Saturday.
Exactly. First one, nothing but net.
By the way, that was Parks'
Braun.
second foul.
Yep.
We're probably going to get him out of there. Yep, just took him out.
Braun one more. Same as the first. Andrew Braun up to 11. That leads all scorers with 2:29 to go in the first half. Memorial leading 34-31. Again, the winner playing either Verona or Beloit Memorial. So a chance for 2 Big 8 teams in a sectional final, or a Big 8 and a former Big 8 team. Klein, baseline, cut off by Slack. Gives it to Pasaglia. His pass to the corner, knocked away. Pasaglia fighting for it. A scrum on the deck. Miller comes up with it, passes off to Johnson. Johnson gets across the midline, slicing through the defense. The hop step, some contact before the foul. They'll call it a block on Pasaglia. Now that's the second on Joey Pasaglia.
He's not afraid of a little contact.
No, he's played safety and quarterback for the football team for the Cardinals. And he was a running quarterback, too. He didn't just sit in the pocket. And he would initiate contact.
He took a few shots.
Yep.
And gave a few.
And the first one of the 1-and-1, no good for Johnson. Stays a 3-point lead, 34-31, 2 minutes to go in the half. Memorial leads Middleton. Inside Klein has a double team, has to pass out, sends up the 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Memorial working it around, cross, up to Slack, thought about that 3, instead gives it off, Brown underneath, Braun through some contact, converts. 5-point Memorial lead, their largest of the night. You got a whistle and an offensive foul. Andrew Braun with the fist pump, he's fired up. One of my favorite chants for the student section, you can't do that. Memorial, a chance to extend their 5-point lead with 1:20 to go. We've got a whistle up at the top of the key.
And we're shooting 2. Wow, he picked up 2 right away.
So Jackson Guerrero, Carter Parks, and Joey Pasaglia all with 2 fouls for Middleton. Braun's first is good. He's up to 14 first half points. Braun, a 68% free throw shooter.
In that free throw marathon last week, he was 5 of 6. By the way, Anthony Miller was 20 of 25 in that game. That's a month for some shooters.
Braun good on the second. A 7-point Memorial lead, their largest of the night. 1:10 to go. Carlson kicking to the corner. Breinig, and then Caston through his hands and out of bounds. And Cole Slack giving his fellow students of Memorial a smile as he picks up the ball. Middleton showing some pressure now with just over a minute to go. Miller on the near wing. To Braun, right of the point. Picks up his dribble, back to Miller near the midcourt logo. Braun, near wing. Now back to Miller. They'll just work it around with 50 seconds to go. They're going to try and get last shot, I think, Dennis.
Yeah, we'll be patient here. When you got the 7-point lead.
And you don't have a shot clock that dictates your offense.
Might as well go up there.
Braun sends up the 3, rattles out, rebound tapped out, and it's going to go out to Middleton. I appreciated some of the Memorial players pointing their way, though.
Yes.
Even though 2 of their teammates were the ones that knocked that ball out of bounds. Got to try and work the ref when you can.
I think they would have preferred that hold for that last shot, but he saw an open 3 and
yeah, you're not going to tell a senior Braun to not shoot an open 3. 30 seconds to go. Memorial leads by 7.
Especially when he was a guy who's shooting 40%, 41% from 3-point range.
Parks wanted to go baseline, cross cut him out. Out to Caston on the wing. Parks holds the ball, goes cross court. Klein left of the point, looks up at the clock, 10 seconds to go. Caston is going to get a screen from Parks on the wing. Caston goes inside, kicks it out to the corner. Klein sends up the 3, rattles off, no good. Rebound Memorial. Braun half court, and that's wide left. At the half, the Memorial Spartans lead their conference rival, the Middleton Cardinals, 38-31 here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. I'm Hunter Vaughn. Alongside me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Sumrow. Zimbrick Honda's been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations. One on Fish Hatchery Road and the other on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. If you need new tires at Zimbrick Honda, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for just $1. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we will take a look at the first half stats and look ahead to the second half. Memorial leads Middleton on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse the vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
Looking to take your baseball game to the next level? GRB Academy provides year-round training programs designed around your schedule and your goals. For over 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's leader in player development and advancement with a state-of-the-art 52,000 square foot facility of elite baseball training space and coaches who know how to get results. From youth to high school, baseball players trust GRB to help them reach their next level. Training program spots are filling quickly, so don't wait. Register now at grbacademy.com.
Is your home ready for a transformation? Whether it's a stunning kitchen remodel, a fresh new bathroom, or complete exterior makeover, Waunakee Remodeling has you covered. Their expert team turns your vision into reality with quality craftsmanship, affordable pricing, and unbeatable customer service. From concept to completion, Waunakee Remodeling is here for you. View what's possible at their beautiful showrooms in Madison and Waunakee and call 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com for your free estimate today.
I worried about choosing the right two-year college where credits would transfer to UW, but I figured out a great path. At Madison College, I'm in the STEM program. The classrooms are intimate, instructors are engaging, and best of all, I'll be able to transfer to UW debt-free. My advice to others, start your journey here. You won't regret it. There's more to your story at Madison College.
Visit madisoncollege.edu to get started.
Experience, knowledge, and results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Looking for an easy lunch or dinner win? Pizza Hut's My Hut Box lets you pick a personalized pan pizza, a melt, and now you can choose wings as your entree. Boneless or traditional wings tossed in your favorite sauce or rub. One box, tons of options, all day, every day.
My Hut Box is the best personalized meal combo starting at just $6.99.
Head to one of their locations, order on the app, or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
Baseball season is heating up.
Breaking ball, hit high, hit deep, left center. Bye-bye baseball!
Get ready for the return of Brewers baseball on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's new home of the Milwaukee Brewers.
38-31 at the half here from DeForest High School in this boys Division I sectional semifinal. The winner of this game will take on either Beloit Memorial or Verona. Currently, with about 2 minutes to go in the first half of that game, Verona leads 38-29. That game being played down at Oregon High School. When you're faced with a challenge, how you respond determines the real winners. Rural Mutual believes there's something more important than just winning or losing a game. They believe that the team, school, and fans who support their athletes with dignity and class are true champions. Rural Mutual is the proud sponsor of the WIAA Rural Mutual Insurance Sportsmanship Award since it started in 1965. From football to volleyball to soccer to tennis, the award recognizes more than team sportsmanship. It recognizes that sportsmanship matters in your community as well. Visit ruralmutual.com/WIAA and see how your team and community can work together to be true champions. Dennis, 38-31 at the half. Middleton led by as many as 8 points in that first half, but then late Memorial came surging back to get the 7-point lead. What stood out to you from the stats or anything that you saw in that first half?
Pretty good defense from Memorial, first of all. Only 4 fouls in the first half. They're 6 of 8 at the free throw line. Middleton's only got there once, so 1 of 2. So got some extra points there. And Andrew Braun, he is just, you look at, seniors, guys, hope to have your best year, your last year. And he leads the team in points, rebounds, field goal percentage. He was named All Big 8's second team. He had 33 in the double overtime win over Badger the other night, with just fantastic numbers. In that game, he was 12 of 17 from the floor, 4 of 6 from three-point range, and had 7 boards. So if you're looking for guys to make big plays at the right time of the year, he has answered the call more than enough right there. Well, and that's big because Anthony Miller, who's their big scorer, has only got 1-3. Teams are trying to shut him down. Yep. He had 20 of his points. He also had 33 against Badger, 20 of them at the free throw line. That's a guy at the end of the game. If Middleton is chasing points at the end, all Memorial's got to do is put the ball in Anthony Miller's hands, and he's almost gold at the free throw line.
You and I talked to head coach Steve Collins this week on Zimbrick Honda's PrepMania Weekly. After this game, I encourage all of you to go and watch that back on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Always
Don't
fun
do it right now, though.
Always fun talking to Coach Collins.
And one of the things he talked about was Andrew Braun being a guy that didn't play a lot for him last year, but he put in the work, got out there, and earned that starting spot along with Cole Slack. Those are 2 guys he wasn't expecting much of off of what they did in their junior years. But now we're seeing him come up big here in this first half of a sectional semifinal game when you need him most. So one of those things that you love seeing when you do high school sports.
Yeah, Slack's got 4. In the Badger game, he had 8 points. He also had 7 rebounds and was 6 of 6 at the free throw line. So you're only as good as your seniors, and you got to have seniors. And we talked about Madison LaFollette with all their sophomores and React the baby. She's only 15. It's great to have talent, but experience being in pressure situations. And a number of these guys, have been in other sports. You look at the Ligons, for example, with their baseball experience. Even for Middleton, with the football experience, Guerrero being a 3-sport athlete, Sheehan being a football player, and Pasaglia, bringing him off the bench too, Joey. Interesting enough, the guy that's been their impact player for Middleton, I think, so far, is Cormac Carlson. He's gotten a lot more playing time down the stretch. As I said during the game, their bench has shrunk. They would play 11 or 12 in the first half. They've only played 8. And that's because you want your better players out there. Well, Carlson's got 9 points in the first half. And Parks, after watching him the first time they played LaFollette, I said, here's your next star. He has 10 points in the first half, really banging the boards.
We'll be back in 60 seconds for the start of the second half of this sectional semifinal. Memorial leads Middleton 38-31. The winner plays Beloit Memorial or Verona in the sectional final Saturday afternoon. Back in 60 seconds on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
At Hooper Service, your comfort is important. From keeping you cozy warm to comfy cool with the ultra-quiet, energy-efficient Carrier Infinity Home Comfort System. Plus, join our Home Comfort Priority Plan and keep your air conditioner and furnace running at peak performance year after year. Enjoy priority service and extra savings that really add up. Hooper is here with 24-hour heating, cooling, plumbing, and fire protection service for your home and business. Turn to the experts, Carrier and Hooper.
Brewers baseball is in the air.
Fly ball, deep left, get going and gone!
Spring back into the baseball season on 100.5 ESPN, Madison's new home of the Milwaukee Brewers.
(38-31), the Memorial Spartans lead the Middleton Cardinals. As we'll switch directions in this second half of action. Middleton now will be going from right to left as we see things here at DeForest High School. Caston will be running the offense for the Cardinals. Guerrero in the near corner. Working around the perimeter as Memorial comes out with a zone defense to begin the second half. Caston right of the point, angles inside, goes down to the baseline for Grimes and gets the floater to fall. The first points of the night for John Grimes. Slack, baseline, hesitates, inside Johnson has his shot blocked. Middleton with the ball trying to go quickly. Caston right of the point, cut off, Grimes right wing. Wheels all the way around to the top of the key. Sheehan gets double teamed out to Grimes. A three off the right iron. No. Rebound kept alive by Middleton and then out off of the hands of Johnson. He had the rebound for a moment, Dennis, but then couldn't control it. Middleton will keep it, trailing by 5. Stolen away by Johnson. Ligon up to Slack. Gets caught in a trap. Slack trying to pass out of it. Slack falling over. There will be a whistle and a foul. Now John Grimes with 2 fouls.
11-4 the fouls at this point. Memorial playing a little bit cleaner.
Whistle and a travel on Braun. He just slid that pivot foot. Well, after the foul, Memorial turning it over. 16:45 to go in the sectional semifinal. Guerrero sending up a deep 3. That goes long. Rebound pulled in by the Spartans. Miller left to the point, thought about that deep 3, instead bounces off to Johnson. Now Slack in the corner. Slack jab steps, fakes the 3 into Ligon. Ligon the hop step over a double team. No, gets his own board. Through some contact, can't get it to fall. Going to the floor and a jump ball. So Memorial will keep possession off the jump ball.
So 2 shots and 2 rebounds there for Ligon, and that's sequence. He gets credit with a rebound on the jump. Good persistence there.
We get it into Ligon on the far corner. He bounces it off the leg of Sheehan. It stays with the Spartans. 16:14 to go in the half.
Middleton needs to stop here. You know, they got 1 basket and cut that lead from halftime into half. It's a good start to the second half.
Ligon, the trigger man. Slack on the far elbow out to Braun. Sends up the 3. Nothing but net. Andrew Braun putting on a show in the sectional semifinal. Eight-point Memorial lead, their largest of the night.
18 now for Braun. Had him for 4 rebounds as well in the first half.
And underneath, and a charge on Parks. His 3rd foul. Dennis, I love these neutral site games. You get half the crowd cheering, half the crowd turns into boo birds.
This place is really filled up nicely.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rick Hennert, the athletic director here at DeForest, for
one of the best.
Putting on a good show.
Ligon gets hacked. They don't see it. Miller sends up a deep 3. That one's short. Cole can't get the board. Pulled in by Memorial. Pulled in by Middleton.
That's a good hustle there to rebound for Grimes.
Grimes will send up a 3. Misses to the right. Sheehan gets the rebound. Caston sends up a triple. That one can't go. Parks fighting for it. Ligon grabs the board, and he gets run into from behind.
Is it a travel? Double dribble?
Double dribble, they'll say on Ligon.
Back to the floor. That's tough.
Well, actually, they're going to call a foul.
We're going to call the foul on.
Well, I didn't see the signal, so it's just a turnover then, I guess, on Middleton. So Memorial has the ball, 15 minutes to go, leading 41-33.
Whatever the signal was.
At the free throw line. Slack hesitates on the low block. The fadeaway doesn't go. Sheehan has the board, nearly had it poked away, keeps control of it. Caston sends up the corner three. That's too strong. Rebound to Braun and the Spartans. Miller will slow it down. Gets it across the midline. Gets inside. Out to Braun. The wing three.
Oh!
It's nothing but net. Andrew Braun.
From Waunakee on that one.
It's an 11-point Memorial lead. 14:25 to go. Miller with the steal. Miller crossing over inside. Miller off the window. Rattles out. No. But he knocks the rebound out to his teammate Ligon. Braun in the corner. Sends up another one. It's good. Andrew Braun flexing on him. A 14-point lead for the Vel Phillips Memorial Spartans, and Kevin Bavery has to take a Madison College timeout. 14:10 to go.
And that's a 9-0 run by Andrew Braun. He's got all 9 points.
Oh my
3 threes.
goodness. Putting the team on his back. 24 points already for Andrew Braun. Again, head coach Steve Collins talked with us on Monday, and he was glowing about Andrew Braun and the work he put in the offseason to earn this starting spot with the Spartans, and he's showing why in this sectional semifinal. $14:10 to go, 47-33 Memorial leads.
Braun came into the game shooting 57%. Middleton fans must think he's shooting 100% right now, the way he's just nailing everything. Looks like we got a couple of subs here, Cross and Carrion in the lineup for Memorial.
Middleton trying to answer out of that Madison College timeout. Inside 14 minutes to go in the game. Carlson left of the point. Working it around Guerrero on the far corner. Back to Grimes. Thought about a deep three. Instead gives it to Guerrero. Sends one up. Skips off the iron. Braun gets the rebound, but it's poked away. He's able to control up ahead to Miller. Miller slowing down on the perimeter. Didn't have numbers. Between the circles, Anthony Miller. Ligon, left free throw line extended, bounces it to Miller. They work it around to the elbow, cross, inside Ligon through a double team. The hoop and the harm, the second time for Caleb Ligon.
We saw it in the first half, now we see it in the second half.
Caleb Ligon going to the line for the old school three-point play. For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward with upfront pricing and professional crews. Christofferson Moving and Storage handles the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. As the free throw is good. Christofferson Moving and Storage, your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
12-0, was it a 12-2 run here? 12-0 run. Yeah, 12-2 run. Finally, somebody else can score other than Braun. It was a three-point play for Ligon. By the way, that was Park's fourth foul.
A steal for Memorial, leading by 17. Banyai bounces to Braun. Middleton trying to trap. Wazowski Sem, some contact, the hop, can't get it to go. Cross the board, off the window, it's good. The run continues. Middleton trying to answer. Grimes fakes the three, sidesteps, sends it up, knocks it down. Grimes to end that scoring drought.
God, if he gets hot. Memorial's gone to their bench here pretty much right now and trying to get some rest for the starters.
Slack and Braun, the only starters out there right now for Memorial, as Braun's wide open underneath. Braun kissing it off the glass.
Of course, you can't take him off the court.
No.
He's got 11 now in the second half, 26 in the game.
Carlson goes down low. Klein has it poked away from behind. Slack picks it up. Another turnover by Middleton.
Five turnovers here in the second half for the Cardinals.
Banyai, deep wing. Cross, trying to get away from his defender. He's got to pass it off. Pass knocked away. Middleton controlled, but Cross gets it from behind. Middleton picks it up off of the floor. Sheehan with it. Sheehan tries to go coast to coast, kicks it out to the corner. Grimes. Go back out to the far wing, working around the perimeter. Carlson, left of the point, goes into the corner. Sheehan, he'll fire up a triple. That one's short. Rebound, Cross, and the Spartans. Braun's going to try and slow things down, leading by 18. Inside 11 minutes to go. Slack on the floor. We have another jump ball. Inside 11 minutes to go in this sectional semifinal. At Hooper Service, customer service comes first. Their home comfort priority plan keeps systems running their best, saving customers money with priority services for heating, cooling, and plumbing, or fire protection. Hooper is there 24/7. Turn to the experts at Carrier at Hooper.
Grimes just nailed a three. He's got all 8 Middleton points in the second half. Still on by 15.
Ligon tried to go baseline, passes off. Lazowski Sem, the three, no. The putback can't fall. Ligon knocks it out for a moment, pulled in, and now Carrion has it. Ligon underneath, lays it in. (56-39), 10 minutes to go in the sectional semifinal. And then a kicked ball by Lazowski Sem. 10:02 to go now.
(18-8) run here to open the second half for Memorial. Just trying to put the nail in the coffin. But
and then a three
for Carlson.
He had 9 first half points, gets his first points of the second half. Gets us down to 14. Slack trying to find someone to pass it off to, gets it to Gotti Carrion. Slack fakes the three in the corner. Picks up his dribble, has to give it off to Miller, left of the point. Back to Slack. They reset out up top to Miller. Lazowski Sem on the near side. Sem through some contact,
beautiful.
And Euro steps his way to the rack.
First points, an outstanding cross-country runner in the fall and track in the spring. He's not ready. Track practice, by the way, started Monday, but he's not ready for it.
No. Open corner three for Carlson. Skips off the iron. Rebound Spartans. Leading by 16. Inside 9 minutes left. Lazowski Sem gets trapped into Miller. The floater off the window. Can't get that to go. Rebound Cardinals. Memorial leads 58-42. 8:40 remaining. Caston will try to send up a three. High off the rim. No. Rebound Lazowski Sem. He's going to cut inside. Tripped up from behind.
Nice hustle.
And Dennis giving Lazowski Sem the compliment as he almost went into our table here. Saying nice hustle.
Good balance too.
Yeah.
You know, he could have fallen at my lap, but so Klein picks up looks like his first foul.
Some substitutions. Levante Johnson checking in for Caleb Ligon. Caleb Ligon wearing his brother Ezra's number tonight. Braun wanted to go baseline. The turnaround, no. Rebound, Middleton.
Wow, he missed a shot. Who'd have thought?
It does happen. Grimes, corner three. Can't get it to fall. Johnson snags another rebound. Memorial up 58-42. 8 minutes to go. Cross on the elbow. Cross goes down low. Cross through contact. Lays it in. Cross up to 6 points. Middleton working it quickly around the outside. Jackson Guerrero knocks down a wing three. And Middleton will take a Madison College timeout. There are over 20 studies that support the benefits of low-fat chocolate milk as a recovery beverage. Low-fat chocolate milk contains the right 3-to-1 mix of carbs and protein, scientifically shown to help refuel and restore muscles. Pro athletes have been relying on chocolate milk for years because they have seen the benefits in their own performance and recommend drinking milk to others. Learn more at GonnaNeedMilk.com. Brought to you by the dairy farmers of Wisconsin. Dennis, it's a 15-point Memorial lead. 7:39 to go. Middleton is capable of going on runs, but it feels like if they're going to, it has to start now.
Yeah, it does. They're just going three crazy. Came out and missed 5 threes in a row to start. Then made the next 4 in a row. So 4 of 9, 4 of 10, 4 of 11, 4 of 12, 5 of 13 in the second half. 4 of 13 in the second half, rather. So they're trying to get back at it using the three ball, but
live by the three,
die by the three. Yeah, that's what I like to say. And tonight, they had no answer for Andrew Braun on defense, and Memorial unselfish. Everybody knows their roles. Their passing has been superb tonight, and they've limited the turnovers.
By the way, again, the winner in this sectional semifinal advances to take on either Verona or Beloit Memorial. Verona up by 1, 43-42 in that game. Johnson trapped in the corner, trying to get out of it, gives it off to Cross. Cross goes inside, hard to the paint, and the floater goes. Middleton nearly losing it on a handoff, and then a whistle, and we're going to have a foul as Anthony Miller went through the screen by Andrew Caston.
Cross, one of the players the Memorial be counting on to reload next year. Then Carry On and Johnson. Cross, just a physical presence in the post.
Yeah, we talked to the last time we saw Memorial play, KJ Cross. If head coach Austin Battaglia isn't trying to get him on the football team, he should be with how physical he plays basketball. Middleton sends up a jumper, can't get it to go. Ligon falling over, gets it off to his teammate Braun. Braun trapped, passes off to Miller. Ligon on the wing. Slack fires up a corner three, rolls around, does everything but go down. Middleton tries to counter with a three of their own. Can't get that one to go. Cross keeps it alive, taps it out to Miller. 6:30 left in the game. 62-45, Memorial leads Middleton. Miller, Braun underneath, wheels all the way down around out to the opposite corner. Ligon and the Miller, they're going to just work around the perimeter, try to eat some clock.
Be patient.
Yep.
Yeah, right now
you're going to be patient.
Got the lead. You don't need threes here. Don't need forced jump shots. Trying to get the ball to the basket, and 4 fouls get Middleton fouls to get him to the line. And there's an offensive foul.
And a charge. The third on Caleb Ligon.
Oh, that's a good acting job, too. There was contact, but I don't think it was that big as the player made it seem, but they got the call.
Yeah, I always say,
Legit.
Dennis, sometimes you got to get your guys into some acting classes to be able to sell some of those fouls. 62-45, 5:45 to go. Memorial leading Middleton. The Cardinals trying to work it. Guerrero, they go around the corner. Tracy has his shot blocked. Pulled in by Memorial. Ligon, deep wing. Miller between the circles. Braun going down low. Braun through some contact. That's 2 more for Andrew Braun. Guerrero on the wing, goes cross court. Tracy able to keep it alive. Carlson goes inside. Parks can't pull it in. Stolen away by Cross. Spartans lead by 19 inside 5 minutes to go. Braun wheeling around through the defense. Miller on the elbow. Ligon. And he'll head to the line to shoot 2. Almost had another charge, but instead he goes to the free throw line. Gruber Law Offices has a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There is never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Offices has been serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. One call.
That's all.
That's right, Dennis. The first one's good from Caleb Ligon. Makes it a 20-point Memorial lead. This was a 7-point game at the half, Dennis.
Memorial's just taken over completely.
And it rattles out. Can't get the second to go. We stay at a 20-point lead, 4:35 remaining. Klein underneath, muscles it in. Miller snakes through the trap, able to get it across the midline. Ligon gets trapped again, passes off to Miller. Back to Ligon, had the open 3 if he wanted it, doesn't take it. Miller loses possession of the ball. A dive for it on the backcourt, fight for the ball. We're going to have a jump ball.
Stays.
Ball will
Good
stay with
good hustle of Grimes diving for the loose ball. Looked like a defensive back on that play.
Yep. And the stoppage as they wipe up some
that ball's coming back
sweat
this way
on the floor. Unlike college and the NBA, they don't have the floor wipers at each end of the baselines.
Well, it'd be a good job for some youth basketball players. Come in and watch the big guys play and get some popcorn and a soda for your efforts. Or
the problem is when they're down at the other end, you have to try and get in there, get it taken care of, and get out of there before they start coming back at you.
Yeah.
Memorial with the ball. It was taken away by Caston for the moment, but he was standing out of bounds.
Good try. Miller coming back in.
Yep, and Anthony Miller's time on the bench was short-lived. (65-47), Memorial leads Middleton in the sectional semifinal. We're inside 4 minutes to go. The winner plays either Verona or Beloit Memorial Saturday afternoon. A steal for the Cardinals. Long pass up ahead, off the hand of Grimes. It'll go back to Memorial.
And I think you could pretty much put this one at 18-point lead, 3:45 to go. Memorial just hang on to the ball. Nope.
Cross setting up.
There it is.
Slam.
Splash. The exclamation point.
Back to a 20-point Memorial lead.
It puts Cross in double figures with 10.
Carlson buries a corner 3 to answer. Slack, the contact. He doesn't get the falling away shot to go down, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2.
And that's it for Parks. Number 5. Finishes with 10 points.
All 10 in the first half for Parks. Score update in the Verona Beloit Memorial game. Beloit Memorial leading 52-50 with 12:14 to go in that one. Slack's first one rims out. Slack second is good. First point of the second half. We've got a timeout by Memorial. We'll take it with them as this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it. Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle. Zimbrick Fish Hatchery Road.
Conference play is heating up, so now's the time to build your own starting 5. Right now at Pizza Hut, get a large pizza for just $10 with up to 5 toppings. Whether you want pepperoni, sausage, pineapple, mushrooms, black olives, or all 5, Pizza Hut has the best lineup this season. Your choice of crust, carry out only. 5 toppings, $10. That is tournament depth. Pizza Hut. Head to one of their locations, order on the app, or online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut. Feed good times.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
It's an 18-point Memorial lead with 3:15 to go in this sectional semifinal. 68-50, the Spartans lead the Cardinals. Long inbound up ahead to Caston. Caston goes inside over the bigger Ligon. Can't get it to go. Long rebound taken in by the Spartans. Miller got quadruple teamed, able to pass out of it. Cross. Braun out to Miller, and now they'll just slow things down inside 3 minutes to go. And Memorial just going to try and pass around, and then Cross gets fouled by Sheehan.
Smart play by Miller. He had a chance for a layup, but it would probably been blocked. Sheehan's 4th foul.
Dennis,
and shooting free throws.
You know, something that Steve Collins has jokingly said to you and I a few different times about some games is, I'm going to make people want to have a shot clock. This feels like one of those stretches of a game if you're Steve Collins. The rebound rattling around and going out off of Memorial after the free throw was no good for Cross. .230 and counting, 68-50, Memorial leads Middleton. Guerrero, right free throw line extended. Caston sends up a right wing 3 and airballs it.
And the Memorial student section applauds. Hairball.
Yep. You got to let him know in case he didn't know.
Yeah.
That's the rule of a student section. A turnover by Memorial on the inbound from the pressure of Middleton. The ball goes back to the Cardinals with 2:20 to go, trailing by 18. Sheehan in the low block to Guerrero in the corner for a 3. No, but the rebound, we've got a whistle on the rebound, and it looks like they stepped out. And that'll be a turnover by Middleton. Spartans get the ball, leading by 18. Miller will inbound to Slack. Gets double teamed and then gets fouled.
Here comes the foul fest you were waiting for in the first half. Anyway.
Yeah, it just took you about, an hour and 10 minutes for it to come?
18-6 fouls tonight.
Cole Slack at the free throw line. The first nothing but net for Cole Slack. And the second one is good. A whistle and a foul. Some bodies hit the floor. And that's on Cole Slack, his first. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda's been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. And they're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. You can find all of those vehicles at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. 70-54, a minute 45 to go. Now Slack gets fouled again. And that's the fifth foul on Luke Sheehan. He fouls out as well. He gets a standing ovation from the Middleton parents.
And the senior's career ends. Seglia now for him.
And it rattles out for Slack. Cross tipped it out of bounds. We'll go to Middleton with a minute 43 remaining. And Memorial will take a timeout, leading by 16, 70-54. We'll keep it right here in this Madison College timeout. With a minute 42 to go, the Spartans lead 70-54. At TPC Wisconsin in Madison, there's no off-season for your game. Get ready for next golf season. Join today and pay no dues until April 1st. That's right, no dues until April 1st. Learn more at tpcwisconsin.com. That's tpcwisconsin.com. So, Dennis, the Spartans are going to be moving on, going back to the sectional final. And the matchup for Beloit Memorial or Verona, I know with that game being tight, they're both very different teams, but we could potentially either get another third times the charm or the Big 8 game, or we get to see one of the most electric guards in the entire state in Hereford for Beloit Memorial.
And Verona gave Memorial their first loss of the year, 74-57 on December 6th. And then Memorial got some payback February 3rd with a 2-point win. So that one I'm sure will go down the wire.
Grimes fires up another three, and Ligon gets fouled as he rips down the board. Actually, they'll say he was out. I thought the contact there as he hit the floor, they were going to call a foul.
It landed out of bounds.
Instead, he did land out of bounds. Grimes left wing, 90 seconds left in the sectional semifinal. The runner in the paint, no. Pasaglia, the putback. Joey Pasaglia gets into the box score, his first points of the evening. And nearly stolen away by Middleton. Braun hits the floor. Things getting physical late between these Big 8 rivals.
Of course, right in front of the Middleton student section.
And the Middleton student section getting a talking to by Brad Crandall, the AD of Middleton, and some of the teachers. here that are supervising the student sections. See, Dennis, they never had that when I was a student. They didn't have the athletic directors sitting right by the student
I was
section.
talking with a couple of them beforehand. Yeah, I agree. We didn't either. That's some of the stuff that we got away with.
Honestly, they should have.
Right.
Because looking back at it now, teenage Hunter Vaughn would say some things to students of the opposing teams that he should not have been saying at 16. Braun's free throw is nothing but net. That foul, by the way, was on Joey Pasaglia, his third.
That's it for Caston. Gets checks out here.
Yep. Caston, one of the 7 seniors for this Middleton team. And the second, Fewer. It's a 30-point night for Andrew Braun after 33 points in their regional final.
Yeah, back-to-back.
And another foul by Middleton. Dane Crazy. His first. Anthony Miller goes to the free throw line, 1:03 to go. The first one off the front of the iron, it can't get it to go. But the second one for Anthony Miller goes. Just 4 points for Anthony Miller tonight. Fade away. Pasaglia gets fouled. Cole Slack called for the shooting foul, sending Pasaglia to the line. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania, and Zimbrick Honda's been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road or browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Both of them are good for Joey Pasaglia from the free throw line, 73-58. Pasaglia
I think Joey's going to try to foul out here.
Well, you got 5 fouls. It's your last game of your career. You might as well try and use every bit of it.
He came back to play this year just to be with the seniors and wanted to have some fun after an outstanding football career here. 2-time all-conference quarterback.
One of the most electric quarterbacks in the Big 8 as well.
Oh, he's so much fun to watch.
First one from Cross, nothing but net. For those of you who maybe didn't ever watch a Middleton football game, watching Joey Pasaglia, it was honestly, there were moments where it was like Aaron Rodgers, just from the way he could keep a play alive and all of a sudden find a receiver downfield. You're like, you shouldn't be doing those things.
How did he do that?
Exactly.
Kind of thing, yeah. Down
to 50 seconds. Grimes sends up one from deep. Got a foul on the rebound. And I believe that we will win chance coming from the Spartan student section. KJ Cross was the one called for that foul. It is 65-63 with about 5 minutes left. Verona leading Beloit Memorial. Excuse me, now we got an update. 67-65 Beloit Memorial. 4 minutes to go in that one. We're down to 40 seconds. Grimes, another three, can't get it to go. Pasaglia keeps it alive. Middleton sends up another triple. That one doesn't fall, and now another whistle on the rebound. Aaron Gepner now in for the Cardinals. And like you said, Dennis, Joey Pasaglia is going to use all 5 of his fouls as his night is done. And Steve Collins empties his bench. Devin Prosser checking in for Memorial. The first rattles in from Caleb Ligon. And the second one, nothing but net. 77-58, 29.8 seconds to go in the sectional semifinal. In the student section chanting Devin Prosser's name, Dennis. This is like an Isaac Gard moment.
Yes.
And Prosser nearly got the steal. Goes out off of Memorial. Prosser and Banyai nearly got the turnover. The chance for Prosser continue. Gepner gets it across the midline, sends up an NBA range three, rattles out. Fight for the rebound. Cracy pulls it in. He'll send up a wing three. That's too strong. Rebound is out off of Middleton. Zowski Sem with the ball.
And
they will run the clock out. 77-58. Bell Phillips Memorial back in the sectional final. As they cruise past their Big 8 rivals.
All right, proud of you. We are proud of you. Yes, there you go.
A 77-58 final, Dennis, in the sectional semifinal. These two teams split the season series, with Memorial winning 74-49, and then Middleton getting revenge 71-57. And now in the most important game of their season so far, Memorial
dominated
this second half, 77-58. Middleton led by 8 points in the first half, but then that run late in that first half from Memorial, they were able to make it a 38-31 lead going into the locker room, and then it was all Andrew Braun and the Spartans in this second half.
Yeah, Grimes came out and got a layup to start the second half, cut it to a 5-point deficit, and then they didn't score for another almost 6 minutes. And by that point, it was 52-36. And you could pretty much say, turn out the lights, this party's over. And now the student section on the floor for Memorial. Everybody showing some restraint.
Yep. 77-58, our final score in this one. The score currently in the Verona and Beloit Memorial semifinal that is taking place down at Oregon High School. We have 2:58 to go, and it is 71-69 Verona in the lead in that game. So a back-and-forth affair, and it looks like it is nearly sold out down in Oregon.
Wow, that could be the overtime game.
Yep. So we'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll wrap things up here from DeForest, as well as name our Pizza Hut player of the game, as this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They're your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Stop in today at their location on Fish Hatchery Road and check out their full lineup of vehicles and find the one that's right for you, or browse the vehicle selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. That's ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda.
Imagine the peace of mind knowing your home or business is safe 24/7. I'm Jeffrey Beckman, president of J&K Security Solutions, and we provide security you can trust. Serving Madison and southern Wisconsin, J&K Security Solutions offers state-of-the-art home and business security systems tailored to your needs. From video surveillance to home and business automation, to find out how J&K Security can help secure what matters most in your life, visit jksecurity.com.
Since 1956, Holman Lindsay Paints has been making paint in Wisconsin for Wisconsin. Because of their commitment to making great paint for Wisconsinites, Holman Lindsay has grown over the years to 27 locations in this great state. Headquartered in Sun Prairie with a state-of-the-art facility, Holman Lindsay has the paints you need to make your job better. From do-it-yourself to professional, Holman Lindsay has paint for everyone. Visit one of their local locations today in Madison, Sun Prairie, Middleton, and Janesville.
Every event tells a story, from the first impression to the final moments. Have someone guide your guests through every chapter the way you want the story told. Hi, it's Jeffrey from Celebrations Entertainment. With a strong presence, great voices, and an award-winning team, trust us to guide, direct, and inform your guests through all the different chapters of the day. For fun, memorable entertainment for any event, please visit us at celebrationsentertainment.com. That's celebrationsentertainment.com.
From the biggest plays on the court to the comments made in the locker room after. An in-depth recap of every Bucks game. In 6 minutes. No more? No less. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. If you missed any of the game or just want to relive the biggest moments, Bucks in 6 provides game recaps every morning after. Hear the high-flying dunks from Giannis or the deep threes from Miles Turner. And catch the comments post-game about what happened on the court. Bucks in 6 on the Bucks Plus audio network. Find it now on bucks.com/plus or on Spotify, Apple, or wherever you get your podcasts.
For over a century, one family has helped generations move forward. Christofferson Moving and Storage. They've built a legacy of trust, celebrating 120 years in 2026. With transparent, upfront pricing, highly trained professional crews, and flexible services designed around you, they protect your home and belongings with expert care and clear communication every step of the way. Let them handle the heavy lifting so you can focus on what's next. Christofferson Moving and Storage. Your best move since 1906. Get your complimentary quote at ChristoffersonMoving.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
You're listening to 100.5 ESPN and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
(77-58). The Bell Phillips Memorial Spartans going back to the sectional final. Dennis, I believe this is the first time in a sectional final since that 2017 run that this team made when they had Jake Ferguson playing for them, as well as assistant coach Billy Wilson on that team. So the Bell Phillips Memorial Spartans with the 77-58 victory heading back to a sectional final. That game is going to be played Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. They initially had it showing as a 1 o'clock game. Then they had switched it to a 7 p.m. Now it is back to a 1 p.m. game on Saturday. That game will be at Sun Prairie West High School. Dennis and I will be in attendance for that game on the call, as currently in the game between Verona and Beloit Memorial, they're currently in a timeout, so unfortunately can't see the score of that game right now. But Verona leading 78-74. Shout out Riley Yauk for helping me out with that one. But Dennis, thoughts on this sectional semifinal game here at DeForest, with Memorial getting the 77-58 victory?
Well, I know there are a bunch of fouls there at the end, but for the game, Middleton shot, let's see, 0 of 1, 2 of 2, 1 of 2, 4 of 5 at the free throw line. Madison Memorial 17-22. That's a big discrepancy. But again, Middleton was firing up when they came out in the second half. A lot of threes, and they were quick threes. we talked about trying in transition, trying to get down. But when you're just coming down, popping threes, and not even getting a post touch, you're not going to get to the free throw line.
No,
and that was a big factor for Memorial. Then making your free throws. You only missed 5 in this game, and so anytime that Middleton hit a shot or looked like they maybe could start a run, Memorial answered to get to the line, or it hit a big three. Braun with 15 in each half. Second half cross, 10 points for KJ off the bench. That's a guy to watch for next year. Ligon with 18. I love it. Caleb wearing his brother's jersey. Yes. We're going, wait a minute. That's 4. That's whoa. And then you see on the sidelines, okay.
So
Steve.
I was just going to say, that is a Steve Collins move, because I remember we had talked to him after they had lost their regional final to Sun Prairie East last year, and they would then go, the winner of that game would go on to play the undefeated at the time Kettle Moraine Lasers, and he told us, he was like, yeah, I was going to have them switch jerseys and switch shoes because they wear the exact same size shoe, so just to throw them off a little bit, because their games are slightly different. Ezra does play more inside than Caleb does, so it would have kind of thrown things off a little bit when you're going up against an undefeated team. So that is a Steve Collins move through and through. But back to your point about that free throw discrepancy, I think that's the thing, that the way that Memorial plays, they attack downhill constantly. And it is rare that you see them have a possession where they aren't getting 1 or 2 post touches. And just by playing that way, you're going to get more fouls called then.
Right, and their ball movement was superb. And again, guys know what their roles are. They know what they need to do. They're in the right place at the right time. And you don't see a lot of forced shots. We had a situation late where Braun had the ball. There's the baseline. No, it's probably going to get blocked. You can see, kick it back out. No, even though if he gets fouled, he goes to the line. Nope, kick it back out and run maybe another 10 seconds off the clock. So they were able to pretty much handle the game plan for Memorial. They won the rebounding battle. They closed out on the shooters, and they got back in transition. They did not allow Middleton many fast break points tonight, relegating them to three-point shooting. For Middleton, rebounding, they needed to limit the Spartans to 1 shot per possession, and Memorial got way too many putbacks tonight. And that was Braun and KJ Cross in particular. Slack really hitting the boards. They handled their pressure and played at a faster pace. Well, it did not quite work tonight. They were not able to score in transition the way they normally do.
And when they got that 8-point lead in the first half, that's what they were doing. They were forcing turnovers. They were getting out and running. They got 3-on-2 situations, and they were able to get some easy shots and get that lead, and they hit a couple of threes within that run. But then as soon as things went cold, that's where then we started to see things snowball down. And
Memorial
really
called a timeout around the 12-minute mark. I think got things fixed there a little bit. And from then on, they went. And once they took the lead, they never let it go.
77-58, our final score here in this sectional semifinal, as we're scoreboard watching the Verona Wildcats and Beloit Memorial Knights. 33 seconds left to go in that game, and Verona is leading 82-76 in that game down at Oregon. So it's looking like we're going to get a all Big 8 sectional final, guaranteeing that we would get a Big 8 school to the Kohl Center for the first time since Val Phillips Memorial did it back in 2017.
Yeah, and I was part of the crew for that game. And I remember that one. Jake Ferguson picked up his 3rd foul, and they pulled him out and sat him. And then he never picked up another foul the rest of the game. And when he sat, that's when Spash, Stevens Point, was able to get the lead. And then Memorial just could never get back in control. That was back during Spash's reign of terror.
Was that when they would have had one of the Hauser brothers on that team?
Joey.
I couldn't remember which one would have been on.
Sam had graduated, but then Joey took him to another title.
Again, we're just kind of waiting to make sure on the final score, but it is looking like the Verona Wildcats and the Val Phillips Memorial Spartans will be playing Saturday afternoon in a sectional final.
That gym looks familiar.
Yeah, Oregon High School. We spent plenty of time in that gym. But again, the sectional final this year for this sectional will be played at Sun Prairie West High School. That'll be a 1 o'clock tip for that game. Dennis and I will go on the air at 12:30 from Sun Prairie West High School for that sectional final game between Verona and Bell Phillips Memorial. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations, one on Fish Hatchery Road and the other on Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? At Zimbrick Honda, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for how much?
$1.
That's right, just $1. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. It's now up to a 9-point lead for the Verona Wildcats, 85-76 with 8 seconds left in that game. But Dennis, here in DeForest for this game,
overtime.
2 threes in 8 seconds, so that's 2 threes and a steal, by the way, Dennis.
Yes.
But we have to name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one outpizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Dennis, this one feels like a no-brainer, but who is our Pizza Hut player of the game?
Well, last week he said he scored 33 points and said, hey, I like scoring 30 points. Let's do it again. So, Andrew Braun, 15 in the first half, 15 in the second, including 7 of 8 at the free throw line, 30 points and 7 rebounds tonight. And he was just a force inside. He had a couple of we ended up actually with 5 threes.
Wow.
And for a guy that plays inside-outside. And it was fun watching him. He'd kind of do this around the world. He'd bring it underneath and bring it out. He made a couple of nice non-decisions to shoot where baseline wasn't there, when they were trying to run clock at the end of the game. And just a very sound player and like one of those seniors that you want your senior year to be your best year, and by far it has been. Mm-hmm. He came in leading the team in scoring, in rebounds, in field goal percentage, and shooting 41% from three-point range. So, he's done it all. And for that, what did they give him this year? Second team? Well, he's playing like a first teamer right now. And I'm sure he doesn't mind it being second team because he wants a gold ball.
He absolutely
right now,
does, and
he's got Memorial on track.
Yep, 1 game away from the Kohl Center as Andrew Braun's 30-point night makes him our Pizza Hut player of the game. Pizza Hut's Big New Yorker pizza is just $10 for a limited time. An extra-large pizza with 6 huge foldable slices and bold New York-style flavor. Big size, big value, just $10. Order on the Pizza Hut app or at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. Say it with me, Dennis.
No one out-pizzas the Hut.
You love doing that.
I'm hungry.
Dennis.
Thanks for the commercial.
This game now, as it is Verona and
a final?
Bell Phillips Memorial, looking to pull up a final. I had to make that read there for us. But
that's right.
This sectional final coming up between Bell Phillips Memorial and Verona. These two teams played each other twice during the regular season. Verona won this sectional semifinal 85-76, by the way. But these two teams have seen each other now this year. This will be the 3rd time, and they're playing for a chance to go to the Kohl Center. Verona handing Memorial their first loss of the year back in December at Verona, 74-57. But Memorial was able to get revenge, winning 63-61 in a game you and I did back in early February.
Oh, that was a great game.
It was. Who has the advantage going into this sectional final?
Boy, well, it depends if if their Memorial's at full strength, if Ezra Ligon is able to play, but we're not sure if he's still game to game. He hasn't gotten cleared yet, but they've made so many adjustments since then. Their first game, I think, I talked to Steve, going back when they lost back in December, Verona had lost all their starters from last year.
Yep.
And he thinks maybe his guys kind of took them a little for granted. They were the team that was supposed to win the conference. They had everybody back, and Verona played with a little chip on their shoulder, and You had some outstanding performances in that game for the Wildcats. So when they came back to play at Memorial, and that was one that Memorial had a 10-point lead, and Verona just kept hanging, and it came down to a baseball pass, remember, at the end to ice the game. Miller caught, and he was a terror at that's why I said free throws. If you get the ball in his hands at the end of the game, send him to the line, that's pretty much icing on the cake. The physicality, it's going to be a physical game. We saw that last week when we had Sun Prairie West and Verona for the regional final game. And I think both these teams are going to mix it up. And they know each other really well. I mean, some of the guys play together in AAU. The communities are close, Memorial and Verona, proximity-wise. So I'm just glad that's what we get.
Yep.
Even though I wouldn't mind have seen Hereford for Beloit Memorial, the kind of season he had as the state's leading scorer. But
we're Big 8 guys. That's the conference we cover the most,
yeah.
and we have covered the most this year. So the fact that we're going to get a Big 8 team at the Kohl Center for the state tournament.
It's interesting. We got 2 or 3 games for Middleton and Memorial. Now we got 2, it'll be 2 or 3.
Yep.
But Middleton won, then Memorial. Memorial won. Is it Verona's turn?
We'll find out Saturday afternoon, the boys sectional final. This Saturday, Verona and Vel Phillips Memorial. Winner goes to the Kohl Center. And Dennis and I will be on the call for that game. Again, coverage will start at 12:30. Tip-off at 1 p.m. from Sun Prairie West High School for that boys sectional final. For our audio producer, Riley Yauk, for our video producer, Owen Dimfel, the Dean, Dennis Summerow, I'm Hunter Vaughn. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will see you Saturday afternoon from Sun Prairie West for the boys sectional final on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Zimbrick Honda has been a proud part of